Engineering is one of the easiest careers to get out of, and I'll tell you why. My background was in computer science as my undergraduate degree, and then I have a degree in industrial and systems engineering for my master's and PhD with the focus on artificial intelligence and simulation analysis. So I was very much wedded to this engineering life. And my first job out was a great job at a defense laboratory with excellent pay and raises and a great boss, but I actually hated the job. The only part of it I loved was when I was presenting the solution to the client, showing them how we could save them thousands, if not millions of dollars, showing them how we could cut their process time down, just how we could make their process better, and seeing them react to that and being happy about it. That's what I loved about the job, and pretty much nothing else. And that's just not enough to stay in a job. So I'm in it for a few years now, and I'm just like, I've got to get out. I've got to get out. I can't do this anymore. So I'm developing an exit strategy. Right at the same time, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And then everything just stopped. And I decided to quit. I said, this is my exit. I'm getting out. I need to quit because I can't heal naturally with stress of a job that I don't like and all of the deadlines and all the things that come with it. So I had been given an out on a silver platter, and I took it. And then I went about the business of learning how to heal myself naturally. So I took that engineering skill of research and started using it to pull up the journal articles and evaluate whether the studies were valid and whether it's something that I could possibly use for myself, and looking at the anecdotal information to see if it made sense in conjunction with the scientific journals and articles. And I came up with a plan and a nutrition plan and healed myself using the skill set of engineering. So now I'm coming to the end of this healing process, which was about a year I had given myself. And I'm thinking, I'm going to have to go back to work soon. What am I going to do? Am I going to go back to engineering? And I said, no, I cannot do it. I've been given an out. I'm not going back in. I'm going to figure out how to do something else. And at first I was stuck because I was thinking, well, what am I going to do with this skill set and all these coding languages, the simulation languages I know, and who's going to need me to do that? And all of the statistics, I was like, I really don't want to do, but what job does that fit well with? And then I was consulting with a career expert, and he helped me take a step back and look at my true skill set, the skill set of an engineer that most of us have, very, very logical, thinking things through from start to finish, thinking of all the pitfalls, thinking of all the contingencies and coming up with a contingency plan, doing the cost-benefit analysis, looking at things from their root cause, wanting to solve problems and always curious about how things work, looking at being very accurate, always taking pride in being accurate and precise and being the person who knows the most on this topic. That's the engineers that I know. And I had that skill set in all over the place. So I was thinking, now this is something I could apply to pretty much anything that I want to do. So now all I have to do is find my passion and apply that skill set to that. And then we have a winning combination. And that's exactly what I did. I found a job that was nutrition policy manager for teaching people how to use nutrition to prevent illnesses and heal. And so I said, well, I don't have a degree in nutrition, and I'm not going back to school for that right now. But I do have a skill set in solving problems. I do know how to heal the body with food, which is what nutrition should all be about. And so I wrote the best cover letter I've ever written in my life about how I was the perfect person for this job and the strong analytical skill set that I could bring to a job like that. And you know what? I got the job. Just like that, I got the interview, I got the job. I had already packed up my house from Albuquerque to move to DC even before I got the job offer, because I was just that certain this was for me. And if you are that engineer who feels stuck, like you don't know what to do, and you really want to get out of this life you've created, and you realize the engineering life really isn't for you, and you just want to do something different. Maybe you want to do something that is hands-on or more in tune with people and interaction, human interaction and things like that. If you're trying to get out of that life you created and into something you really, really love, just like I did, I would love to help you.